Give thanks. Yes, I thank you for reminding them. Welcome to the live, man. Be respectable when you come through. Blessed twin. All praises all to my people. Them love to all. You see? Higher learning. I mean. I have to give all praises unto the Most High. God is our strength, you know. Most High is everything to us. We can't abandon the Most High. This is why I tell the people the light have to penetrate through the darkness, you know. People are listening, they are hearing. We not turns around in a year. They know what I'm saying, the light. The Most High light is penetrating through the darkness. And that is the prophecy. And the weak heart them cannot believe it. The weak heart them cannot hide anymore. You know. The weak heart them, they have to manifest. They have to confess. All the wicked abomination, Jah light is shining upon them, burning them in the face. Hear the demon, them crying. Oh, I did this and I did that. I lied to you over 40 years. Yes. I abuse and kill and butcher and assassinate. Yes, I rob and steal. Yes, my foreparents. Yes, there was racist. Yes. The light got to penetrate, purify them, you know. People, as you come smash the like button, you know, today we have a lot to talk about. We have to talk about Jah light. Jah light is shining upon all of us, you know. See, and it's those of us who appreciate Jah light, you know, overstand the minerals that we get from the light, you know, all the vital energy we get from Jah light, because Jah light is partial. Jah light is love. Jah light is caring, sharing. Yeah. Jah light is self-respect, self-alliance, you know. Yes, man. Jah light is to live pure and clean. Yes, I. When Jah light shine upon you, you can't do in a field. You know, and a field. And as most I work, everything. Yes, I. Within time. I met a brother yesterday, and the brother said, I bet you don't remember me. I said, yes, I do. I remember you. I didn't say, brother, God bless you, man. I said, thank you, brother. God bless you also. May the Most High God bless your footsteps in your going out and in your coming in. And he said, brother, man, I saw you on the YouTube and I just couldn't believe. I couldn't believe you, brother. You a different individual, brother. You speak different. You look different. You are blessed, brother. He said, but brother, I said, when he said that, I said, but brother, you know what it is? It's each one, teach one. I said, one time, I was fully in the dark. The light wasn't penetrating on me. The light wasn't shining. I was in the dark. And the moment I cried out unto to the Most High and he heard my voice, the light penetrated through the dark. I start seeing me doing things that me don't like to do. I start seeing me going places where me don't really like to go. I start seeing me intertwining with something dirty bungle where I'm not supposed to. Okay, so when Jala shine upon me, you know, I just start cut off these people. And it's like tasting the original honey from the bees. And it's so sweet and rich, you know, that the flavor, that natural resources right there have you with all that pure energy. And Jah light is actually there. Change you completely, bro. And remember, even when Jah light shines upon you, know that the darkness is still trying to hold on to your heel. Mhm. Know that the darkness is still trying to cover you. And the darkness I'm talking about is the evil deeds that we are intertwining in, is the evil things that we do, you know, the oaths that we take. The society wants you to take an oath, a pledge. Everybody's pledging allegiance. Yeah, allegiance. But Jah life is powerful, people. And I'm here as a witness to make it be a testimony on the power of the Most High. Now, The rich at BlackStar, I am what I am that is, that was, that will always be what it is, a son of the Most High God. I've been bringing certain info and knowledge to the people. I don't have no PhD, no bachelor's degree, no associate degree, none of that. I don't have none of that. I didn't allow them to give it. I didn't go through the systematic system and the fields of educate, where they educate people in the so-called uh, colleges and where they give you, because we know, yeah, they say they're brilliant, brilliant by telling lies, tricking the people, tricking the people. Everything the rich and black stars carry forth. And I appreciate the people that I got, because those with heads were here. And I'm not saying that we're better, but you becomes better when you don't live like how sinners actually live, like abominations, how they do. Worshippers, these twisted tongues, deceitful people, evil people, you know, you don't live like them. You don't be like them. You try to secure yourself. See, one thing about this life that we're living in, you got choices, and I always bring the choices, because choices are there. Choices are leave into your hands. You can rule your own destiny by your choices. And if you have to observe, my people, that the choices many of us makes, they're bad choices. And somebody will say, well, Ray, how do you know it's about choices? Because the aftermath of the choice that that person made tells you. If you drink and drive and you crash and die, that's a choice and a lifestyle. That you probably was doing that for the last 10, 15 years, and you thought that you was untouchable. You're doing the junk and driving. And since you never crash, you believe that when you're drunk, you drive the best. But the day, you all that time you was driving crazy, crazy, crazy. You wasn't seeing the signs. You didn't see the lights was penetrating through the dark. You allowed the darkness to creep upon you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about knowing you're doing things that's going to destroy you, and you suck onto it. There are old men that love going to the strip club. And throughout the years, as a young man growing into a grown man, like in their 40s, 50s, 60s, they still go to the strip club. And they still do the same things. And never one time, ever, put that flesh aside, that state of mind aside, and actually look beyond. So darkness came and creep upon them, they die in sin. And one of the things I tell people is the first debt is the price of the first wage you pay for the first debt. And people say, but Ray, why should we worry about death when you die? You don't know what. The flesh does not know anything. But what controls the flesh? Is the flesh mightier than the spirit or the soul? No. You never see a rotten soul. Who ever see a rotten soul? You see rotten carcass. You see a rotten body decomposing. Maggots feasting off it. And then after a while, all type of bacteria take over that body until when all these maggots get everything they need. There's nothing more but bones. And even bones being taken care of after a period of time. And you can see this generation, they are not nothing. God is gonna forget them in a sense, because one time when a so-called man or woman die and you put their body in the ground, you'll come after a certain time and you'll find bones. If they say they're finding dinosaur bones and fossils of people that lived how many decades and thousands of years ago, and they are still finding the fossils and the bones. So why is this generation, they die and they just disappear? Thus, there's no bones, no bones. Because like you could see, the blessings of the Most High God is already departed from man. Man, even after man died, his skeleton, his bones cannot even stay for a period of time in that box. It's like you could see that man is already was prepared to die and seeing his bones just dissolve quickly. People die for the last 10 years. You go dig up the grave, you see, you wonder what happened to the bones. What happened to a man that died 2,000 years ago where they could go and they could find his bones? And some of them is not even mummified. Some of them is just in dirt. And it's good, it's secure. So um, the light has to penetrate through the darkness. There are all these things that is happening in the world, guys. As you come and smash the like button. All these things that we didn't know about, or some of us knew about, and we was trying to bring to the attention, the people's attention. And those who knew pretend that you was crazy. They either lock you up, put you in a madhouse, say that you're bugging out, give you meds. From way back, people saying they seen spacecraft, spaceship, they do that. They say these people are loony. Lock them up. Don't believe them. They prescribe some prescription medication to give them. But now all of a sudden everybody's talking about it. How all of a sudden so much people are saying it. How it's all in the hearts of Miami. How all of a sudden the American and the governments of the world are coming out and willing to say yes. But before they wasn't saying that. So again, whatever that's in the dark has to reveal. All who that was hiding behind the pulpit, behind the pulpit, hiding over there, playing like they're righteous. They and God is walking hand to hand. God is here. And then look, you can. You can trick some people sometimes. You can't trick all of the people all the time. You're going to get exposed. I don't care what you're doing. So when you get exposed now, in the time of your judgment, you still want to say you walk with God. I think I heard somebody say something. You need to, because I, I, I I think it was, I don't want to write nobody. I think it was TD Jakes was talking about, you got to learn to guzzle. Is guzzle or some, and that never sung right to me. Because there's no way in the scripture God telling you about none of these things. This is the devil and Satan philosophy these people coming with. And they say it and it look fine. It look good. And it says it. And people, they're into this. This is why I'm trying to be careful of these people that say they're catching spirit. Because could be catching demonic spirits. Because for God is not a God of confusion, man. I don't care if you have a relationship with God or you don't have a relationship with God. But from the moment you're seeking the Creator, you never get confused, bro. The Most High will never confuse you. All of these people are confused. They're bathing in sin. But they're so powerful. They could stretch their hand forth and heal 2,000 people. Then they need healing themselves. They need healing. They call everybody. Pick people out of the crowd. Who is in a wheelchair? Take out their handkerchiefs and hit them with a kerchief and a handkerchief, and that person get up and and my Lord says, in that day, many shall say, they're doing miracles in my name. Of course. Who touching who, making who get up out of the wheelchair? Who touching who said who had demons and I'm taking out demons out of people. Who say they're speaking in tongues and laying their hands on people, and it's evil hands they're laying on people. Because check them out. Recently I was watching this pastor they call man of God. You know this African people, how they say, he's a man of God. This man of God now supposed to be healing a lot of people in a village. That everybody know this man of God. He's going and everybody is giving him. You see people, they will lead other people astray. If they do not understand something, they say it's power. They like power. They don't observe power. They can't identify the power of God. The devil could be working. They say it's God. God is working. God is working. When these demonic pastors coming into the pulpits and they are, you see, they are only love to touch women. They are touching women. They are very friendly with the women. They always got a lot of work for the females. Oh, Sister Clarence, I would like you to. I have some stuff in my office. We have some papers and this and that. And Sister George will be. I'm helping you. And oh yes, I would also like you to contact Sister Catherine and to allow Sister Dorothy. It's all the sisters they're messing with. Have the sisters busy. The sisters cannot deal with their husbands at home. Her sister's always telling the husband, Pastor Jones wanted me to prepare. Yeah. And he always want to come to the house, coming to bless the house. But he comes when the husband is not home. The pastor wants to come to the woman's home when her husband is not there. Because he have this special message he got to give her. And he got to go over there. So this woman exposed the man of God because she called him, because he had told her before there's a lot of females that had problems, spiritual problems, and who they do juju to. They, you know, juju is like obia, who they put now witchcraft voodoo. Um, they put juju on, and he has go to their homes and has called Jesus to clear these people. And all these people today are into the congregation and they are doing good. Okay? So the sister called him and he said yes. He knew that she was going to call him and he's willing. He just have a few things that he got to take care of and he's going to be over our house in an instant. And then he went over there, over the lady's house. And the lady gonna catch him. You know how she gonna catch him? She's gonna use her body, her flesh. So she dressed up in her nice body riders, and her fishnet stockings. And I'm talking about the big fishnet stockings, the big ones that you could see the lap. Yeah. She makes sure she tuck it in, pants looking good, but big hips, big breasts, and invite passing over. I'm passing came. And when the pastor come, I'm watching the stuff, the pastor come in and say, hi, sister, whatever. And he sit down, she tell him to have a seat. He sit down. And you could see the lust, desire on the flesh. He is watching that woman. He can't even focus for why he came, what he came, because actually he didn't come to do anything, but he came for the flesh. So now he's seeing the flesh to the full blast of his eyes. Everything is haywire right now. He's going cuckoo. He has all type of vision. All right, what he's gonna do with her, and he's looking at her, and she's stunning, and he said, oh, but sister, but sister, you know,
He said,
eh?
Nature Man. He said, I'm from India. I'm a big fan of you. I follow you since long period of time. Then he said, please read your chat. He said, if you kickstart yourself, you never stop like bullet. Please,
If what? If I kickstart myself, I'll do what?
you never stop like bullet.
I know that's what you're saying, but thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. I could
Nature Man.
nature man. I don't know. I didn't get this thing that you sent here for me, and one of the reasons, like I said, when the phone is on and it has that glare to it, I see these words like dancing. Okay, so I got my lady right here, and she read it out for me. Sometimes, the ones in blue is even a little bit better. Like I could see this person right here, and that is twin. Yeah. Okay. That's twin right here. Okay. So I know what I'm saying, and if you
He
could
said
I'm always good. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. So, as I was saying, my people, and one thing I want to let people know, and I'm going to teach the world this. I'm going to teach the world this, and this has been proven. Look at the people who makes law. Look at the people.
Finish your story.
Eh?
Finish your story.
I got to say that. This is more important. I want to say that. Look at the people that make law. Look at the people that in House of Parliament. Look at the people, the judge and the juries. Look at the people, our doctors, our senate, our police women, our fire. Look at these people. Now there are two sets of people, actually three sets of people here. There are those with authority, okay, who hire other people for these people to submit to them. They say it's a job, okay, but really and truly, it's not. It's a societal trend, and it's a colonial way of order. Do you know sometimes the city make fire? The same people that run your electrical appliances and your wire, your high tension, and then your transformers and all of that. You know they know how to actually put certain wires in place for a certain time. That knowing after a certain time, certain amount of voltage is running through there. They know that grade of wire is not on a heavy duty to work that power, but they put it there, knowing that after a while it's going to cause maybe a dry branch, whatever. To yeah. So I'm saying that the light penetrating through the darkness, and that's the story. It's not a story, it's facts. Why the light has to penetrate through the darkness? And when I say darkness, some people believe that I fight against dark. There are two types of darkness. There are darkness that made you and I. Yes. That's why when you into your mother's womb, if I put you into a place that's dark, we call room. We say room, but actually it's a womb. It's within. If you make a hole under the earth and you under there, yeah, you make a hole, but actually you are into the earth's belly. So you're into the womb of the earth. Now you're under the earth, inside of the earth. So womb is life. Darkness give life. But the darkness I'm speaking about is not the dew that falls at night. Not that one. But the one that cometh from the hands of evil men and evil women and evil doers and demons. This one is corruption force. This one here, give thanks, my people, give thanks. Man, somebody said something about Nacho. Oh, that's the same brother, Nacho, man. All right. Yeah, that came up already. Yeah. So, this one here, when I say the light penetrating through the darkness, is the when you start acknowledging soul is a light. Your life is light. You feel what I'm saying? Your life is not physical. No. Mm-mm. This is physical. What dwells within thee is greater than that. And that is strictly spirit, soul. Okay? That's two different things. So if you dwell within flesh, you will not understand spirit, not soul. Because that's what. So we are living, has been living under a covenant. Okay? We, a people, a special people, has been living under. That's why majority of times I don't like to say I understand. I like to say I overstand because this is where we are below here. And we are under a covenant that is against the Most High.
Nat- Natural man says you are a solar energy person.
There you go.
I never see a guy like you in this century. You are the best ever.
Give thanks. But my brother, I want to say I appreciate you, but I want you to leave you with one thing. I want you to know that no man is good, but only the Creator. I am only implementing good energy because there are two types of energy. There's negative and positive. Now, negative has its okay level because as you can see, my light is lighting here. It took great knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to put the balance of negative and positive. And this is what makes your universe. So obviously, even negativity has a purpose. But why make negativity to be your purpose or my purpose? When we look at the way negative works, it works with positive, but more positivity. Negative works with positive. Yeah, you got a clock. Every day we leave a negative side and a positive side. The clock is cut in two halves. Makes a whole. You got a two and an after. So one is to you and one is after you. During the same time, you're living past and present within your life because you was to one, but now you are after one. And every day we repeat the same cycle to be, and then to be after. And then we use the same talk to be or not to be. There's a guy named Shakespeare, use that a lot. To be or not to be. But the question is, it's the beginning of you to plug in to be entirely what? Solar. That's why we have God gave us the zinc, the copper, and the magnet, all of that. Because to be is to plug in. Again, when we watch Avatar again, it shows you where everything comes from the source. And everything is the source. And for everything to survive, everything needs to plug in as one component. This is the same thing with the Most High. For we to able to see what Most High has created for us and to see the true essence of our paradise is literally, physically, spiritually, mentally, in every aspect, plug in. But we have never been. We are not going to plug. What we're doing, we reconnecting. Reconnecting what? It's like now you're trying to bridge the stuff. It's like you have the full voltage here, but you don't want to come to the source. You're going around the source to start a fire. And I'm giving you a lifetime guarantee here. But I'm saying before you get the lifetime guarantee here, show thy works to be approved. Over here, I'm telling you, you don't need to show none, bro. Just come and hook up. And I ain't even telling you the dangers of hooking up. You could be a bridge where everybody there, but you come and plug it and you get electrocuted. You come and plug it and too much electricity is hitting you on. That's like you have a building and you find one part of the building, the pipes are running good. On the next part of the building, this side of the building, there's a problem with the bathroom, there's a problem with the pipes, and there's a problem with the heat. Same thing. When things are not working as a unit, they start fighting against itself. Simple. Most High is the light. And when people take away the light from the darkness, they becomes on a different level. And the world been following this pattern. And how many times that the Most High got to send someone? No one is coming. Most High is not sending no one again to allow us to awaken. We was supposed to be being awakened. But we still fall back asleep because we are under a spell again. It's a different thing. Now we allow them to put us under a spell. So it's like, bro, we're really asking for it, bro. When all the time the most I have to allow us to see his glory, his power, his wonder. And a lot of people are very confusing with God because now they walk on this face of the earth. They pay the government for water. They pay the government for orange. They pay the government for air. They pay the government for everything. And they do not complain. Now, I spoke about that over 10, 15 years ago. How God gave us everything that we possibly need. Because at that time, we were fully plugged. You know when the brother say, yo, I'm the plug, I'm fully plugged in, means you could get anything you want from this individual. This individual telling you, yo, I am the plug. I make things happen. God is the master plug. He's the master plan. He's the creator. He's the one, the author. He's the designer. He's everything. And he is the main source. Main source. The people said, I heard the person say, well, isn't God as confusing? Because if God has the power to make everything good, why didn't he make everything good? So where did you read that God never make nothing good? Where did you read that God made evil? There is no way that tells me God made anything bad. This is why I always come and tell people, as much as we know it's a negative and positive, but you cannot be judge and jury for God because God loves all his creation. If God never loved his creation, he would destroy Satan a long time ago. He's still allowing Satan on the conscience, on that choice. He's still allowing Satan, that evil piece of no good, no entity. He allowed this entity to roam. Everybody said, well, why God don't destroy? So what can a father? What can a father? It's this. Look at us with our children. Look how many times our children do us stuff. You know? But you cannot think for God. Because God is all-knowing and he's beyond our little self. Most people think God is a person. God could never be a person. Not because you and I look like that. The image, God's intellect is too huge for we people on earth to understand that. So don't never think that you could think like God. Not because God said to you, yes, you're a gods but shall die as man, to believe that we are the Almighty. It's never that. That's why we going through what we going through. That's why sin is at the door. That's why we treat each other the way we treat each other. That's why we lie on each other. That's why we hate each other for no reason at all. That's why we kill each other, despise each other. That's why there's all this hatred in this world. That's why, because people cannot respond. They cannot respond to their negative side. So it overpower them. Everybody has a good and a bad in them. It's a set. You have an instinct to be a warrior. You have an instinct to be a lamb. There are people that never even really know themselves. Where they reach in a certain situation where their life was on the line and the warrior came out of them. They never knew there was a warrior. They never knew they could have slayed 4 people. They never knew that they could have fight 10 people, 5 people. But that particular day, that warrior, that beast mentality, that beastly attitude, that beastly momentum comes out of them. So everybody's is kind of short of the glory of the Most High. And this is why there is grace. This is why the Most High know this thing. That's why he has set things in order, that when we fall under these circumstances, we're not supposed to stay there, because the Most High knows us and he gives us ability. And I'll tell you this, man has one of the most ability, even more than the angels. Although the angels and the cherubims are powerful, man has this ability. Because I'll tell you this, there is no angel that say, I want to fight God. We have one a deceitful one. We have one that is lost within himself, a creation that gone bad. You ever like you make about 1,000 car and you sell them, but out of 1,000, maybe two cars got a defect. Shaitan is a defect. Out of all God's creations, Satan becomes a defect. He was perfect, but it's not to say God created him unperfect. God created him perfect. He becomes a defect within his own intellect self, within the choices, within his heart desire, within his mind, within his form. When we men do the same thing, we physical men on earth does the same thing Satan does. We look within and we start have a state of mind of a God that we believe we could do anything. And even God tells man they could do anything when they put their mind to it. And that's the thing. Man put his mind to the negative input that he becomes so powerful, he feels as a God, but he will die as man. So here people ask, oh, God should do this. And you can't tell God what to do. All these things are written already. All these things has a time, a date, a place when they shall fulfill, manifest, and that's it. No one cannot make nothing happen before time. You're not going to say, God, why my mother died? Or why all my family died in the storm? If there is a God, yeah, that's your business. You don't have to believe, but my Lord going to stay being a creator, stay being a God, stay being the Almighty, and everything got to fulfill and everything got to reveal. No son of man will come over there and make God do anything in the earth. These seals got to unfold. The scriptures got to unfold. The things that God said has to come unto man has to unfold. The things that God, the Most High God has said unto man that man shall do unto man has to fulfill. The things that man has said unto man to make man bow has to fulfill. Man shall die in the streets and has to fulfill. Or men shall imprison other men because of their faith, because of their knowledge and the way of life and glorifying the Most High God. Men shall be thrown in prison. Men shall be killed, dragged out of their houses, burned in front of their houses, in front of their children, in front of their wives, just because of that state of mind, knowing that you're not giving no one the glory of the Most High, but the Most High Himself. Man, servants of God shall be persecuted. And also those who are persecuting, those that is persecuting the servants of the Most High God, those that are killing the servants of the Most High God, those who are sending them to prison, those who have them in under certain spells, those who finding their friends and their group to fight against these people of God, God shall persecute them. That's why I told you the Euphrates River is dry. What you think gonna come out of there? You think just so? You don't see the miracle and the power of the Most High? A place like Afghanistan or in the Middle East, dry, and all of a sudden then the one day you get up and you see this sun, all of a sudden everywhere is green, and you see where it used to be green and luscious and tropical just becomes a desert, and you see where was an ocean is no ocean there no more. It's dry land, and where the dry land was, it's ocean. Bro, it's a whole lot unfolding. I told you, bro, it's just January the first month in 2024. And I came out and I told you, there's a lot to reveal, a lot coming out. The laws that they're unfolding on people, bro, these laws are crazy, bro. Y'all think I'm just saying this? Bro, people getting kicked out of their apartment, bro. The government has paid people money, people with disability, people who are practically blind, people that's in a wheelchair, people that cannot walk, people that has like certain lung problems, heart problems. And all of a sudden, bro, the government told them, bro, they got to pay back a certain amount of money that they say they overpay these people, bro. Now they have these people sleeping in the cars, bro. They have these people in hotels, bro. These people ain't not making enough, bro. How you gonna tell me you overpaid somebody and you're gonna take the person whole check? You're not even saying you're gonna work with that person. All right, if we overdraft you, we overpaid you. This is what, if you're getting $1,000, we're gonna break down that $1,000. Now you're gonna get $800, $200 gonna go every month or whatever to pay that money. You taking the person whole check, bro? You taking the whole check, so you don't care. Now, the same disabled person you say you help, you try to help, you try to I heard them, bro. They're lying, bro. All of them, all these presidents, all these people are liars, bro. When they want to get elected, they tell you all type of stuff. I thought one of the things was to have less homeless people on the street. Huh? I thought one of the things was to have less homeless. They have Americans. And I don't blame black Americans when they're getting upset because this is a setup, bro. This is a setup. This is a whole setup from the yellow to the white to the pale to the black to the brown. All that is a setup. Putting me against you and you against me and tricking us, bro. You see how it go. They don't like black people, but they will divide black people. I just made a song, bro. They use poor people to fight poor people, to kill poor people. Yes. When these guys are going all in the jungle in Africa, who going there? You don't see white folks dressed up in military gown going over there. They hire other black folks, give them military suits, give them boots, give them arms, call them guerrilla warfare, and send them over there to go kill their own people. Blacks are killing blacks everywhere. Blacks could be more wickeder onto blacks more than any other nation. There are white people that are skinheads and don't like blacks. And they have skinhead people that grew up racist and now they changed their ways of how they were seeing blacks. But blacks unto blacks, bro. Blacks on blacks. Boy, it's the worst, bro. A black person will fight you for nothing. They ain't getting nothing. They can't earn anything. It's not like fighting you, you're going to get $1,000, $500, $100. You're not getting nothing with all that hating you hating. You sitting there, you're hungry the same way. You sitting there, ain't nothing that you do, it's nothing because you ain't up to no good. Your energy is dead. So, the light got to penetrate through the darkness, bro. So if we here, bro, and we still have the same state of mind that we're going to go day by day, they want to keep us in that loophole, bro. They want to keep us in that loophole. Everything, they're playing you right around the clock. The same government that's supposed to govern over the people, to secure the people, to protect the people, to take care of the people, is the same government breaking you down. Do you know right now, if you have a dispute with somebody or somebody humbugging you or harassing you, it's harassment. But if you call the police and they come, they can't do anything. You know what they're telling you? They went to see you fight. Now tell me, listen to this. This is why I tell you, all these people, they're satanic. All these people are evil people. The laws, the people who make laws need to imprison them. All the people that's making laws, hold them and put them in prison. Because they just run around in circles like clowns. Now you're telling me somebody is antagonizing somebody every day. And you say you're dealing with law. You uphold the law. You runs the law. And when somebody report, now you reach to the stage that you say, well, I can't do anything until you fight. I am waiting to see physically that you fight your fight. Maybe somebody kills somebody. Maybe somebody stabs somebody. Maybe, that's what. Now, what kind of law is this? Huh? When there is right and there is wrong. And there is a thing called evidence. If I could bring evidence to you, showing you that this person is provoking me, I give you exhibit A, exhibit B, and so forth and so on. You don't see the world is run by devils. That man that killed that man in Vanderveer, in Garden State, which is the projects. This man had an ongoing situation with his neighbor for a very long time. The neighbor used to make noise in that man's head every day, and he had a sick aunt or a grandmother or somebody that was sick below. And that man would go over there upstairs and he would complain to his neighbor and tell his neighbor, could you tell the children, please stop making noise? And they never listened to that man. And I guess that man had to call the cops. I guess Because the cops said, I watched it, they say this was an ongoing situation that been going on a long time. And the day that brother, I always say the truth shall penetrate through the darkness. The day when the brother went upstairs and knocked that door to allow them to know that they were making noise, the lady came out and had a big cuss out with that man. Now she's a woman now. I'd say you gotta be careful with big mouth, wicked, despicable, evil, satanic, so-called wannabe women. That woman come out and cuss that guy out. Make her husband. You could see him in the video, putting shirt on, trying to get this on, trying to put this on. He can't wait to come out. He cannot wait to come out. When he finally come out, he forget his shirt. He go back in, he put his shirt. Then they show you that man came out of his place and walked to that man and put his hands in that man's face and telling that man all type of nonsense. Maybe that man didn't really know how that man stayed. Maybe that man throughout the years telling that man he making noise, he knew that man was ignorant and that man wanted to fight him. So that day he went up there with a gun in his waist, maybe to protect himself. I really believe that man never went upstairs there to shoot nobody. I believe that man went upstairs because he already know that man upstairs there is an ignorant fool. And how that man will want to fight him. Because some people believe that they're cocky and they're gangster. So that man went up there with his gun in his waist. He never take out that gun out of his pouch, out of his waist. He went and knocked that door. And when he knocked that door, they show you that man back away from that door. When that lady came out and that man says, please go, that lady started arguing with that man. And they show you that her man opened the door, coming out boisterous, coming out like he's a god. He's going to break that man up. And walk up into that man's face, put his hands in that man's face. And he came back the second time, and his son was right there, and he came a second time, and he put his hands in the man's face. Now he act like he going inside, and the man let him have it. The man let him have it. And you know why the man even gave him that extra shot in his head at the door? Because now, guess what? There is no turning back. There is no turning back. Now you done provoke me, okay? And you probably a hard-headed or whatever, because I have to know throughout the years you're not an easy person. So now I got to deal with you diligently now. Since I come up here, you're going to leave your house, come out of your house and walk all in my, where I'm at the edge of the stairs. You saw where the guy was standing. The guy was not even in front of his door. The guy was all the way on the head of the stairs on the other side. He walked over there and put his hands in the man's face, want to bat up the man. And the man bust a shot. Now, I'm not happy what happened, because 2 people died 3 people died that day. 2 people died that day, and the other person died the other day. But you could see all the negativity that brings all of that. Just because you had a neighbor, the neighbor live on top of you, the neighbor want to make noise, and the neighbor don't want you to say anything. You call the cops, and the neighbor asking you, why are you calling the cops? So you could see these people as evil. So what they want is you deal with them how that man deal with that man. Because that man went over there to tell them stop making noise, and what they wanted to do, they wanted to fight. That man came over, put his hands in the man's face, pushing the man around, and threatening the man. And the man said, you know what, man? Enough is enough, man. This is going on for too long now. Listen, man, I make my mind up. Hoodies, bam, bam. I walk up there after you. Now the woman now, the big mouth woman, I know she's the one that started all that shit. Excuse my language. But she's the one. But you see, she made that man lose his life. These women are poison, bro. With their mouth, they're poison. Because I bet you she didn't go in there and calm her husband down and say, baby, tell the children stop running. Don't let that man get that ignorant. That man would be alive today. But she was in the front running her mouth. She was running her mouth cussing the man out, make her husband get upset. Because a lot of women, what they do from the time they have a man, they go look for problems. They go look for problems for the man. So the man got to defend them. So whoever they get, they just here looking for trouble. And when trouble comes, guess what? They just call somebody, lying to the person. Hey, guess what? You know the guy with the red beard? He threatened to fight me. Oh, and imagine another man, hey, another man want to fight a woman. He don't know what's going on. He like, what? Is this nigga crazy? Well, I'm coming over there. That man don't know shit. That man coming over there to defend you, not even knowing he's gonna lose his life. These women are demons with their mouth. You gotta watch them. They're troublemakers. They're evildoers. They're playing in the devil's playground, bro. So now we got 3 people die just because of ignorance, just because of bullyism, just because of one person figured that I could antagonize this person and hell with it. Now, who knows? The guy probably been calling the police for the longest because it's 3 years now since the pandemic gone. So that guy been calling the police and the police probably been coming and saying they can't do anything about it until somebody killed. So 3 people died. The man got killed, his son got killed, and then the next day when the police come to the man to lock him up, the man said, you know what? Fuck that shit. Excuse my language. The man said, you know what? Hell with that. I'm not going to prison. Y'all better just kill me right here. I done killed 2 people already. So they got 3 dead people. You see what I'm saying, people? That is the thing. When these demons are loose, they do things. They're working deceivably. And they don't care. Their life, some of them are HIV. Some of them going to die. The doctor give them a certain period of time to die. If the doctor tell you you're going to die, bro, you've been miserable, you've been evil. There is no good in you. What you think you're going to do? What you think you're going to steal because it has not come to your senses to change your life. You a demon. You're going to keep doing evil. So your job is to walk around, start trouble, make trouble, tell lies. You all over the place. All over the place because you know your time is short, just like this demon on earth. They've been lying to us. Now we got, the Pope coming saying he's the people from England, the royal family, saying they own all the royal people and the loyal people and the rich people and the people, the bourgeois people. All of a sudden they stand to confess. Oh, they want to feel sorry. You feeling sorry? Are you still treating us like crap? You feeling sorry? You still shooting us down? You feeling sorry? We can't get no repatriation money yet? We can't get no help? Huh? But you feeling what? You want to give us apology? You didn't give the Jews apology. They get money every month or every year. You give them a big lump sum. We got black Americans and all people working here and then they get their money for their Holocaust. Why we can't get ours? Why I can't have a building? Why the sister can have a building? If all black people could have get a building, maybe we would not be so trapped up. We need buildings too. I mean, come on, a lot of us was got thrown overboard too, A lot of us got eliminated too, A lot of us, they put us on horses and bust up open, A lot of us, they beat us to death and asked us what our name. When we was telling them our name, they whip us and say, no, your name is Toby. Say your name, Toby. So they beat you. A lot of us died. Some of our foreparents, they cut their belly. That's where they get dies from on auctions from. Going once, going twice. A lot of us pay the price. Who hang an oak tree saying they got a new fruit? So the light is penetrating through the darkness. Now they all want to be our friends. But how they want to be our friends? They want to give us apology. Bro, we don't need apology. We don't need apology. We need liberty, bro. We don't need nobody putting labels on us. Do the same thing you do for the European Federation. Do the same thing. Do it for us. The same thing you do for Europe. Do it for all black people. Do it for us when we go to Germany, when we go wherever we go. We go to Dubai, wherever we go. Let us be who we are, kings and queens. Don't take the title away from us. Make it when a black man go in any country and any person, any white person beat him up, they could get sued like a white person could sue a black person. Yeah, make it look like when police see us, stop running up on us. And got to go through all the frisking and searching because they don't really do that to Jewish people and European people. The same thing. Let us get our lions, bro. Let any of my sisters that's black that fly anywhere, any part of the country, let them don't be tormented by other people. Do give us the same thing you'll give Europe under the United Nations. That Selassie and Marcus Garvey was the one, Selassie was the founder of that same United Nations. That y'all ain't giving us nothing out of. That y'all giving all the people of pale skin. Everybody getting a piece. Y'all got some people in South Dakota over there. That's some natives over there. They're suffering over there. The people been missing over there. The people that snatching people for body parts and they snatching all my Indian brothers over there. All the natives from South Dakota from over there. Those that you'll give all the alcohol to, you'll have them under alcohol under the spirit drunk. They born in, you'll have them in a corner like some prisoners. They can't build nothing. Then you'll have a so-called people you'll call Indians that is still Europeans, dressing with feather and all that. And you'll say these people, and you'll have them running the casinos. You'll have them running the casinos and they're not paying no taxes, doing none of that stuff. Okay? But you'll tax for people every day. You pay me, imagine that. I'm working and I get paid. You tax me. Before I got my money, you tax me. After I get my money, you going to tax me again when I'm going to spend my money. Every time I'm going to spend my money, the government is taxing me. Boy, you. Exploitation. That's what it is. How many times you taxing me? How many times you tax me after I make my amount of money to get my paycheck? You push your hand in there and you take a lump sum. You take a lump sum. And then after I get that little check every 2 weeks or every week or every month, when I get that money and I go to the cash checking place to change that same check on my bank, they still taxing. And then when I go to buy things in the store, you still taxing me. How many taxes you want? How many taxes you need to take? You a thief. All of your world governments are thieves. Well, but we have Canada and France. You go to the hospital in Canada, you cut a foot, you do a surgery and a breast, you eye surgery, whatever. These people are paying your rent. You in America here, you went and do a surgery. They give you about a month, and by the time you check yourself, your bills are piling up. If you don't check yourself, you're going to be homeless just because of that surgery that you did. You get no help. What's going on with these people, bro? So the light got to penetrate the darkness. And all this nonsense you see going on have to reveal. If the woman wants to be a man, that's what's going to be. It's got to reveal. If the man wants to be a woman, it's got to reveal. If it's a drag queen, it got to reveal. If you're a thief, it got to reveal. If you're a rapist, it got to reveal. If it's science working, you're working to get power, it got to reveal. If it's thief, you're thieving, it got to reveal. What if it's the devil you're working with? Trust me, it got to reveal. So this is the year of reveal. Everything gonna reveal on these evil people. They can't lie no more. So my Lord said they will confess. They're confessing. Let them confess. Now you're going to see that no one has to persecute them. No one has to say a lie tell a lie. No, they willingly tell you what they are doing. No more hiding. It's out in the open. And it's prophecy. Prophecy. So don't question God. When you see the wickedness, all these, my Lord says, you will see earthquakes, storms, typhoon. Look at Japan. Look at China. Look at places. We never see so much of storm. Cars washing away. The cars look like little dominoes. All these cars, when I look at, they look like nothing. God said we ain't nothing. We watching ant, saying the ant is small. We are small in the eyes of God. Our mansions, our 18-wheelers, our skyscrapers, our big long bridges. All that in a quick second, God takes away that. Wow. I see some wind. I never see wind like that. I was reading a part in the scriptures in Revelation where my Lord said, he shall send 4 winds. And when they touch the earth, bro, you're going to see that tornado in it, how it spins. I was watching some state and I see the clouds and this just drop like somebody throw something down. And when it hit the ground, when it spin, whatever That was gone. If it was a house, it was gone. A cow, a 18-wheeler, a building, that was gone. So God is powerful. The light will penetrate through the darkness. God is great. Might I have any questions here? Anything? Mommy, hold on a minute. I have to go to the bathroom. Yes, man. Yes, my people. Hey, Mr. Maurice, I appreciate you. I gotta look into your you sent me a link. I didn't get time to check it out yet.
Dominic Megalit said all scriptures is said in the eyes of God. We are but a speck of dust.
It is what? Yes, true. Like a speck of dust. Uh, I have something to say. Oh, that's Dominic. You just read that. Bell likes what? Origin? Can't see that. Color.
Reggie Turner said you're welcome. Your help matters. Said greetings, blessings to you.
Go ahead, okay.
Um,
Diamond.
Dominic Megalite said Jai into your heart. Salute from Bulgaria.
Blessed Bulgaria, blessed. Yo, man, I really have to get one of them magnifying glasses. Because, yo, I just catch a headache a while ago. I catch a headache. Back off.
Good said the light never fights the darkness.
Speak of what? Speak of what? Dust? I can't see.
Speck of dust.
Ah, okay. Blessed Diamond.
That's Dominic.
Dominic, blessed Dominic.
Megalith.
Megalith. Hold on.
Bell said I like orange color light bulb.
Blessed my brother. Well, red is the real thing, but sometimes, it always flip a certain different. Oh, it always flip different colors. It always flip different colors. But I gotta go and put some more color in it again. I gotta put some more color in it. No matter you're gonna read that for me. I think I have to turn down the brightness on my phone. It's really shocking my eyes.
Just put the first name.
So y'all always, I appreciate everybody that's here, my brothers and sisters. Always here. I'm gracious to y'all being on the platform. Um, Whatever y'all send out here, when I get time, we'll read it out and I'll answer y'all guys. But y'all see one of the key factors that I came out here to let y'all know that I've been a very long time that I've been speaking about things and these things that I've been talking about is facts. It's actually really happening. And even though people want to act naive, they want to play naive, the facts is facts, truth is truth. And the next thing I want to tell people this, one thing I know, a lot of people, they know the devil is a liar and he's tricky. He's wise. But there's simple little parables, simple little things that is so easy to understand and people go around. They use big words to manipulate other people. That's like you're about to take a prescription and they know if they put a certain name on a certain at the back of a certain prescription, it's easy for people to know that's not good for them. So what they will do is they'll change the name and put a name that that person is not familiar to. And even when the next person is trying to tell that person, oh, but that means the same thing, and say, no, that's two different things. So I know common sense was made before books, and I know we're living in a time that a lot of people does not have common sense. It's like common sense is not too common to the common folks. I worked with common sense. Uh, if I never had a watch, since I'm growing with the elders, the old people, I never see a watch in my mother's hand, but they could have watched the sun and tell you,
Said my life is going on like
yeah.
everything.
But he feel alone.
Jared, Jared, my life is going on like everything is fine, but I feel alone in the relationship. I feel she's cold and ignoring me.
Well, my brother, sometimes you'll get that, and this is a problem that we, as kings in this world, kings and queens, majority of us is not living on that level and that kingship or queenship. We're more living on a lower energy, which is a Babylonian ideology, a Babylonian way, and we adopt the principles. And the woman actually, she's quicker to attach to these Babylonian principles. Now, I'm not saying it's only women, there's a lot of men too. But what I notice now in these days is it says two shall be in the garden, one shall be taken, the other one shall remain. So that is telling you, be mindful in that time, in these times, that even your own family, your wife, your son, your daughter, your father, your mother, it will come a time where, bro, you're gonna have to think of saving yourself, because trying to save them, it's like you're gonna lose your life. They're gonna cause you to lose your life. And I doesn't want to sound selfish, but this is what the Most High tells you. There are people that will make it hard and difficult for you. Give you a hardship within life. Now, life is already hard already. And imagine you got a partner that's making it harder. Now, people say, well, I'm going through a test. I know when it's a test and I know when it's wickedness. And I know when you're into something and when you're not into something. Because if you really love me, you're going to make it work. You're going to try to make it work. You're going to work on making it work. But when I become a laughing stock, or where you ignoring me and not taking me, so now it becomes a joke. So how would you ever simmer down to actually grasp onto the respect as a man that the woman, the comforter, supposed to comfort the male with? Most females do not remember that. They are more masculine, and living in a time when it had said that the demon will work with the woman side by side. Means it's easier for the woman to get fed up. It's easier for the woman to choose to do things that is not permissible. It's easier for her to her choices that she make. There's have her in a situation where she has accepted materialistic things, or how she look, these are the things that more pay her, she pay attention to, not you, but how she might look. And majority of times this carry a lot of problems, because now you find there's an off base where you thinking highly about someone, you thinking that I love that person, so I will do things that one loved one will do. I know what I have to do to uphold that title, so I will do that. Most people in this time are not like that. They are two-sided, or just plain simple evil. And you ask yourself sometimes why people could be that, but people are just people. And people have the mind to choose. And by the choices, every action is a reaction. So majority of times we feel, even me, majority of times we men, when we are seeking the Most High and trying to live under the covenant of the Most High, the woman now that the shaitan has already married to, the shaitan will convince the woman to go against you. Now it's very rare, and I'm saying there's strong sisters that it's vice versa the other way around. There are sisters that is God fearing and all willing to walk under the banner of the Most High. But one of the reasons is the man that they with is not a person that accept God, no worship God. So now you find the comforter is can't get to do what God created her to do because God already created the woman to comfort the male. And he said to the male will do the things of God and his household will be blessed. That means the man is the divine vine. So if the man is literally, actually, physically, spiritually, in all aspects, trying to be obedient and trying to do things that his creator asks of him, working on his unperfect ways or his despicable ways, trying becomes a better person spiritually, and trying to create change. And if that person, that man is doing that, and if you know, because some of us is coming from far. Some of us had certain habits about us, some of us had certain ways about us, and now we don't do these things no more. We don't affiliate with this no more. We do not hang there no more. We do not go there no more. And you find us more family oriented. You find us more in the house. It's not because we don't want to hang out. It's not because we don't want to go out. We don't want to go to the strip club. We don't have a purpose to be there. We don't have a purpose to go to the strip club because now we're under the alliance and the bond of the Most High, and we know the Most High don't want us in the strip club. We know the Most High doesn't want to see us women jiggling their butt and their breasts knocking all that. We know that. We know the Most High don't want to send us around people that's sinful and doing a lot of abomination. So we start to change our friends, our affiliation, our association. We start to change all that. These are the things that you see one is changing. They say places that you used to go, you're not going to go there no more. People that you used to deal with and hang with, the crime that you used to do, you're not going to do that no more. So it's not that we figure that we are better than other people. It's just like when we awaken, we just does not want to be around certain people, nor want to do certain things anymore. Now there are certain habits that are different than others. Some you're gonna get rid of like this, some like this. But what the Most High is telling you, have that faith. It's like me every day getting up and going, doing that 90-day workout every day. Gotta do it no matter tired or no tired. Stay persistence. Glorifying God is to stay persistent. Glorifying the Most High is to stay within faith itself, knowing that your Lord exists. And no matter what anybody say to you. People might come and teach you, say, hey, you've been praying all these years. Look at you. I ain't seen nothing going on with you. But you don't even see the blessings of God because when you look, you ain't got a high blood pressure. You ain't diabetic. You ain't got no lung problem. You ain't got no arthritis. You ain't got no bone problem. You can run. You can touch your toe. You know you don't take vitamins. You don't take medication. You don't go to the gym. See, and these are all blessings of the Most High because God says the blessings for one being obedient to me and doing my will is long life and prosperity. A lot of people cannot relate to that prosperity on health is wealth. They might have money, they might have a lot more than you and I, but if you had to go to their house and look at in their cabinet and see among the prescriptions, among the medication, and what they gotta take to stay alive every day, you would say, I cannot do that. So it's not when you're on the outside looking on the inside, you might think what you see is good. You look at Hollywood and you see everybody in Hollywood when they go for the Oscars, they got the $10,000 suit, they got the $20,000 suit, the $50,000 suit, the $100,000 suit. And you as a little average guy, you sitting over there talking about, oh boy, I wish I had it. You see the diamonds and you see this. And you think these people is living one of the most luxurious life, bro. You want to wish, but if you know, some of these people don't sleep for days, bro. For weeks and months. Some of these people are possessed, bro. Some of these people, they are haunted, bro. At nighttime, they scream and yell. That's why the houses got to be that big. They got to be somewhere, a place, acres, and they by themselves because the torments that they go through, they would not want to hear other people, regular people, hearing them. So they got to have these big houses. Because, bro, I'm telling you, to have a house with about like 30 rooms in it, two movie houses in it, huh? Hmm? Five pools in it, a bowling alley in it, hmm? Huh? A hotel in it, huh? Who coming here? What is this? Dubai? Who is that coming to my house? No, this is people that does not know. Man, they got people that have money on earth, bro. They got people who have money. You will never know how much wealth they have. As these little guys, Hollywood give them possess money. Oh, what you see? They have a house that look like a palace. A house that look so big, huge. Taxes on that per year is an arm and a leg, an entire body. Just to show the world. Plane jets and this and that. And so much people starving? Huh? So much of your people dying? And you got a whole airport in your backyard with four jets? How much of Rolls Royce and this and that? You got all that money and you don't see world hunger? You don't see poverty? Some of you come from Haiti, some come from Jamaica, some come from Trinidad, some come from wherever they come from. You all do not live poverty here. Some come from Barbados. You all don't live poverty over there. Some right here from Brooklyn, New York, Bronxville. You don't live poverty over there. You don't remember when you was running through the projects? You don't remember in the days when your moms didn't have no food and how you had to go to the bodega to steal chips? You think it's only you that was doing that? There are children right now in the projects that has not eat yet and are still going to the bodega or the Arab to get some chips or something they could put in their pocket. Why are you not coming back to the community? Why are you not coming back to the community? Where you from? Why you don't bring a... You have money to buy a jet, two or three. You have no money to send an 18-wheeler in the community from where you from? That's why I give that brother Mike Tyson a lot of love, bro. Because I remember Mike Tyson, he used to always come out here in the Ville and giving turkeys, giving stuff out. You know, at least he giving something. You know? That's the thing. But a lot of these brothers, man, they're making that money. You see them with all that bling around their neck, all that in their mouth. And then instantly, you hear a drive-by, they die. They had all that money to pop bottles and do all of that here. But they wasn't doing nothing for the community. You making all that money. Where's the daycare centers? Where's the places for the sisters that is not fully educated and know the government has rejected them? They could go over there and you could help them like Black Panthers in the days of Black Panthers. We don't have that in the community. We have a bunch of drug dealers selling drug, cocaine, and all kind of stuff, putting people on drugs, and everybody ODing. Everybody looks zooted. That's not helping the community. That's not doing nothing. You making your community to look like it's a ghost town. All that money you're going to make, and you're going to have a punishment behind it. Because I have known people that were selling cocaine, crack cocaine, throughout the years. And then after a while, selling that crack cocaine, they themselves end up on crack cocaine. What goes around comes around. So let's make a difference. That's why the light got to penetrate through the darkness, my people. Peace and blessings. I appreciate everybody that's here. And I'll always speak the truth. Always. Who do you serve yourself with? Man, get that one. Somebody talking about who did they serve themselves or whatever. Get that one. I can't say that too, but I want to say it right. You know, man say he served himself.
But rule upon all agents of the ignorance of
What is it?
rule upon all agents of the ignorance of
Voodoo Yes, my brother. Mm-hmm.
He said by trying to talk to me, Jared Muzu Nazika, she's into her career and her appearance, but I feel she's neglected.
Well, we all these things, my brother. Let me tell you this.
So how do I save myself? We have two girls.
Yes, you have to. You gotta be a role model for your daughters. Because why? People of today having children, and this is the prophecy again that it has stated. You know, a lot of women now, some women cannot have no children. They would love to have a child so bad, bro. And they love children. They when they cannot have children, they go snatch people's children. They try to adopt people's children. They do all type of stuff. But there's a punishment. Because do you know there's a lot of sisters who has children, and I am not God, but reality they're gonna pay the price for negligence. They have to pay the price for negligence. We live in America, and the household in America, majority of the household in America, there is no man in the house. Now the question is, where are the men? Well, I could tell you where majority of the men are. Majority of the men are in prison. I could tell you where the majority of the men are. Majority of the men they are dead. I could tell you where majority of the men are. The majority of the men they in the military. I could tell you where they are. Where they are. They are somewhere underground, kidnapped by the government, using them for some type of test to clone. So there are more women than men. And this is the thing. Since there are more women than men, that doesn't mean men should go around and believe there are more women than men that he should be a male whore. It is something for women to understand that since I know there are more women than men, when I do have a man, I should treat him good. I should take care of that king. I should nourish him. God made me as a comforter. I will comfort him. I shall not bruise his heels. But you see, I don't expect the woman to not want to bruise my heels because it was one of the judgment that God had said. He says, I shall put a mark upon thee and a curse upon thee. In thy labor, it shall be life and death. When a woman go to have a child, she, majority of times, bro, she could die, bro. Have you ever seen a woman give birth, bro? This is how I know a woman is strong. And last time I saw my baby moms gave, well, not one time, I saw give birth more than one time. But the final time when they cut her, no, not the last time they stopped me. That was I had a COVID baby. They didn't let me come there. But my daughter Zariah, I saw when they pull her out, and the one Naya, I saw when they pull her out. Okay, I have seen a lot of my children during birth when the moms was having them, but they had cut her up, and I sat there and I watched this, and that's twice I see the strength of a woman and the power of a woman. That I gave her my hands and she held my hands. And when they cut the stomach and I saw intestines, I saw everything, bro. And I see right there that I know that my Lord is great. That I never get to see inside somebody's stomach. And I saw inside my son's mother's stomach. I saw when they had to cut her to get him out. Okay. And I saw her eyes was wide open and the tears was running out of her eyes. And I was standing right there. And I said, Lord Father, you make these people strong. This creation woman, you make her strong. Because right after they cut her, in less than a day, she was walking already. She got up and had the ability. I don't think no man could do that. As big as we strong, all them muscles, we soft. We solve, you see, man want to have baby. Let scientists work his way to make man have baby. The first man ever have a baby gonna die. Heart attack, poop, dead. Second one, and all that then death. None ain't pushing nothing. Because God never make man to make baby. God make woman, well, he make man to make baby, but he make woman to carry the baby. Because this man have the baby. He have the sperm cell. So, all of these things got to fulfill. The light have to penetrate to the darkness. We gotta protect our children, protect ourselves. If we know what's right, we need to do what's right. Don't be a hypocrite, because we're gonna pay that price. And if you don't, your generation will, your daughter or your children, because we are the sins of our forefathers. We learn things from our forefathers and we increase on the sins of our forefathers. If your forefathers teach you this, that, by the time you occupy on planet Earth, you yourself come to learn some more tricks. To add on to the rest of the tricks your forefathers leave, then your children going to learn your tricks plus your forefathers' tricks. And so the generation going, so we are learning the same dirty habits. How to trick, how to lie, how to, yeah, where it's coming from. If your father is a thief, your mother is a liar, or your father is a crackhead and your mother is a whore, and you grow in the house. Every night you see your father is outside, he's high on crack, your mother upstairs doing things with another man. And for years, you growing up in that house as a young sister, no one is there to tell you anything. You're going to be a whore too. Now, there are children that born and just by the decree of evil, they're just evil. You take the horse to the stream, you can't force it to swim. You can't force it to drink. But I'm simply saying, if you're in a home and you have children and you're not being an example or a role model to these children, and you're not disciplining these children that you are bringing in this world, that you're expecting society or your school system. And that's what's happening. A lot of us were sending our children to the schools and expecting the schools to educate them and do everything for them. And the schools say, okay, you're negligent parents. That's what you all want. We'll teach your children about homosexual. We'll teach your children about transgender. We'll teach your little 6-year-old how it is to want to feel like a girl and act like a girl. Oh, you don't want to read the books? You don't want to see what they're doing? You don't want? All right, we'll just make books to confuse them. So we're going to make Jack believe he's Jean and Jean is Jack. Mm-hmm. But we all know what's right and we all know what's good. But we sit there and allow a systematic system to predict to us and to tell us what is good for us. Meantime, the same people is learning your roots and culture, learning everything about you and mimicking you. There are white women that are dyeing their skin black, whilst black sisters are stripping black. They want to be a brownie. The white woman is waiting for you to take that black off, and they find a way so she could apply. They do it to the fish. The fish was all white, now they're making it black and all different colors. So they are doing it. Experiment is going on. We are reaching AI. So if AI is there, this will let you know, you think they're making room for AI. So all of y'all that is willingly saying, hey, use me as a specimen. Use me as a specimen. Go. I want you all to go. You're going to find out. AI is taking your place. And all of you that like to go to prison, you all love prison. One of these days, one of you are going to come home. It's not y'all. It's a duplicate. It's a hybrid. They take your DNA and clone that one and send that one home, pretending going home to your wife. And your wife will not able to tell. Face Off. You all saw the movie years ago, Face Off. Now it's not Face Off. It's the entire body. So they're going to send you going to be in prison and the next man coming home to sleep with your wife, looking just like you, talk like you, vocals just like you, everything like you, because they got you. They got all your DNA, all of that. This is a time of serious time, bro. And the demon is loose upon the face of the earth. And that's what I brought for you all today. That's what I got for you all today. And I've been telling you all for many years now. I told you at the beginning of the year January. I said, look out for the new laws. There's things that's going to come out, and you ain't going to believe that the government has this power. The government governs over you, and especially when you give him authority over you. A lot of y'all is the ones that make the government so powerful because you know every year when the government wants you to come, not every year, but every 4 years or 5 years, when they need you, when they want you, when they're calling you, when they say, vote for me and I will do this for you, I will do that for you. Many years, all of these liars are saying the same thing, and we fall for it. Meantime, no one cares for us. No one respect us. No one respect us. They sell us the worst. They do us the worst. They treat us the worst. But we are the ones that build the empire for all these nations. We got more money than any of them because if we so poor, why are they coming in our community to open businesses? If we so poor, why all the Chinese and these Oriental people are opening nail salons and nail salons doing nails and all of that? If we so poor, why are they in our community selling all this junk to us? If we so poor, why these in our community they come and sell Tommy Hilfiger for arm and a leg? In our community, they're selling Prada for arm and a leg. In our community, they're coming with the diamond, black diamond, the diamonds that my black sisters and black brothers and my mothers are dying over there in their own country where they can't spend. It's coming to the West, and the West is buying it. We over here are buying it, acting lavish with it, not knowing the curse that's behind it. We need to stop buying their diamonds. And some of us buying diamonds is not even real diamonds. It's fake diamonds. We need to wake up and smell the blasted morning coffee. Well than the uprising coffee. Hell with morning. We're not mourning for nobody. We need to smell the uprising coffee. The smell of it. And I don't drink coffee, but the smell of coffee, it has a smell to it. Like it's a kind of way early freshman. Well, it's a European state of mind. But I know coffee has a scent. Now, when I was back home, I drink original coffee. I didn't drink no coffee for $2,000, but I drink regular old-fashioned grind coffee. My mom said to grind it the old way, and it tastes good. But I'm not, I never was a coffee person. But I am saying, let's wake up, smell the uprising flavor of nature, of God's decree, and let's do what's right. These devils are coming out. These devils are repenting. They're not repenting. They're telling you what they are doing and what they're about to do. About 3 million people they want to kill. Genocide. All of these churches that you see here, do the background check on them. They are not spiritual. They are just church going people. So they work with pure evilness. All of these churches and these places, these Rome and whoever ever, watch the history of them. They have killed in the name of God. They have killed, they have raped, they have murdered, they have burned people. Okay? That is man thing. Now I'm saying there is a God, and I'm saying he has lived things for us. They have a Bible. Things in the Bible is true. But we also know that same Bible, there are things in it that we know that was not sent by God, nor written by the men that God inspired, but it was written by wicked men that wanted to enslave men. But we got to know that the word of God is forever, and God is for real. I see a man have a Bible in his hand, he tearing up. I ain't going to tear no Bible, because God had said to his people, in that day, keep thee close to thee, in that day. So when God saying that day, thou shalt keep thee close to thee. Where is close to thee? It's not a Bible. You shall have the Most High God upon thy heart, and thy tongue shall confess the words and the work of God. Because God knows these Bibles, he knows. This is why he say, if you love me, you're going to do my will, and you're going to keep my commandments. So not even Bible cannot save people. God, naturally from the day you born, he put things within the pineal gland and the heart. It's men who make these things wicked by involving themselves with evil entities and working decisively against righteousness. Peace. I'm out. I have any questions, bro? If you all like it, Send something in the notification box or the description box. Tell me what you like about this subject because this is real. Everything shall manifest. The nations are coming together and they setting themselves up together. World War III. Y'all don't want to believe me? Well, I don't want y'all to believe me. I need y'all to know. And if y'all don't know, y'all just don't know. But I knows that it's at the doorstep. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm not running. You can't hide from this. But it shall be dreadful. Send to that, I salute to you. But it shall be dreadful, especially the people of lack of knowledge, the ignorant people. These people that talks negative things about the Most High. These people that use their tongue to slay the Most High. These people, they got to be blind, dumb, and deaf. I mean, you saw what happened in Brazil or wherever that was when these people was portraying, acting like the devil and beating Christ. You saw what happened? So God is for real, but I'm not here to make anyone do what they don't want to do. That day, you will have to answer that for yourself. I'm going to have to answer for me. Peace and shalom. Shalom. All right, people. One love. Until next time. They be always changing this thing over there. Wow. Start. But my eyes not even good. I can't even see. Yeah. Mom, you can't see the thing to lock off this way. Oh, God. This thing's dancing in front of me. I know. I usually turn it off. Uh, you see, I did everything that's different than I man. I got it up. I usually see I go there. This is the end life.